So it's a new year and you want to bring things in right. You want to start an LLC, but you don't know the proper channels and the proper way to get started. You have came to the right place today. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do to start your LLC. Today, I'm going to cover Michigan. If you are in a different state, just let me know in the comments and I will also cover that state in the future. Let's get into the video.
Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky.
Welcome back, beautiful people. I am Lando, Success, your favorite motivational teacher. The goal is whenever you come to my channel to leave knowing something that you didn't know before you came here. But I ask for one thing in return. Since I'm about to show you this great information for free, just press that like button, press the subscribe button. And if I did help you out, just let me know in the comments and that will help out the YouTube algorithm. So the way I learned how to do this was over 15 years ago. It was probably about 2008, 2009. At the time, I had a service called Prepaid Legal, which is now Legal Shield, which I still currently own, where you have access to be able to call attorneys for like a low price every month. So I wanted to start my business. Instead of me trying to do it myself, I end up calling my Legal Shield attorney like, yo, what do I need to do to start my business? He gave me the best advice ever. He was like, Orlando, I can do it for you for $275, or I can show you how to do it yourself for $50. You know which one I took. So I'm about to give you the same information that he shared with me. And since this information is timeless, in the future, some things may change, some of the links may change. But over the last 15 years, everything has been very, very similar versus more price options of being able to do it online. But overall, with a good Google search, it will be able to help you to get to one of these links. I'm also going to have all of these links in the bio. So all you got to do is click the links and we're about to get started. So the first thing you need to do is come up with a name. What name do you want your business to be? If you are doing something in transportation, it can be John Transportation Service LLC. If you're doing food, it can be Samantha's Hot Wings LLC. But this link right here is show you the availability for it. You don't want to choose a company where someone already have the name and they wouldn't let you be able to do it. For example, if we just typed in Applebee's, you got different type of search. You can search by the name, the individual name, their ID number, filing, but we are just typing in Applebee's. Now look at all of these Applebee's in Michigan. You got Applebee's Big Rapids LLC, Applebee's Franchisers LLC, Applebee's Neighborhood Bar and Grill. When you click it, people will be able to research and be able to find your information also if you have everything legit. Have the ID number. It tell you what type of business. It's a domestic limited liability company. It show their OID number. It say the date that everything was created in 2012, the address of where it's at. It give you all type of information, just making sure they have their business and their filings are up to date. So let's go back and say John Doe Chicken LLC. You see at the bottom it say no record found. So this is a good thing. That means you can use that name because nobody had it. So you chose your name. Now what is the next step? So right now, all of this information is on Michigan.gov. So we are in the Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs. So when you go down, we have a few different options. We can submit online, submit by mail, or submit in person. We want this thing to be quick and efficient. So we are doing all of this information online. This is if you already have a login, but we don't. So we are forming one. So you're going to click here. You can go over each one. 90% of the time you are just doing articles of organization 700, a domestic limited liability company. You can read all of these to see if you're doing a partnership or something different. I have so many different LLCs. I have partnership LLCs, but we're just going to click this one and we're going to use the example. So the name of the company is John Doe Chicken. Article number 2. Unless the articles of organizations otherwise provided, all limited liability companies formed pursuant to 1993 PA 23 had a purpose of engaging in any activity within the purpose for which a limited liability may be formed under Limited Liability Company Act and Michigan. You may provide more specific purposes. I never had to do this, not once. So more than likely you have to leave this blank unless, it's within the realms of what it said. Now, if you don't understand anything, just Google it. Google Michigan Article Number 2 Limit Liability question examples, and it will tell you. Now, this have changed over the years. Back in the day, you had to write perpetual. For those that don't know, perpetual mean never ending or never changing. So yeah, say for example, if you are doing a business for 5 years, and I don't know, why would somebody do a business for a short amount of time? Then you would tell them here, but that is not my personal, but I never had to do anything outside of that. I would doubt you would have to either. Article 5, you are putting in your registered limited liability company address. Now, remind you, you can use your personal address if you are not at a physical company, but you have to know and understand if somebody look up your company, they can have access to your personal address. The good thing is you can have your registered mailing address, which I have is a P.O. box. You can go to USPS or whatever it is, set up your P.O. box. I think I probably pay like $60 a year or every few months. It's worth it just to have a P.O. box just for your business, so people won't have to be all in your business. To include any of the following option articles, you may type in the next article number. Space is provided for any additional articles or the continuation of the previous articles. Each article must be identified with an article number. Now, they showed all the different article numbers on the page before here. You wouldn't have to put anything in here, but if you did, it would still just be 700. Most of this stuff is self-explanatory. All you have to do is read it. When it go down to adding a signature, so right here, all you doing is clicking, saying you are the person that organized everything together. And I just put Lando, put your name, and you are clicking accept right here if you're accepting that it's you and it's not the attorney or somebody else doing it. All you're doing is clicking the add button. I can't even spell, but you will want your information right there. Hit edit. If you didn't do it right, hit delete. Special instructions. I never had to do any special instructions. Now, this information is if they need to contact you if anything went wrong, and they're going to send you something in the mail. So this is a good contact information so they can send you something in the mail. Now, back in the day when I used to do it, you didn't have the option for email. It was only mail. They'll only mail it. But now you can email everything to you, and you can get all of your stuff immediately. Now, here go the money. If you do a standard review, the fee that will apply is $50. So this all you need to do is this one right here. And when you go to the next page, it will be $50. You can pay and you can have everything good. 24 hours, it will be $50 plus another $50. It will be $100 to get all of your information. I honestly usually do this one when I do it for formation documents and application for a certificate of authority. I personally usually do this one, but you don't necessarily have to. Same day review, 2-hour review, 1-hour review. You, in my opinion, please do not do any of these. You don't need to, because you get all of your stuff ASAP and they review it very quick. So yeah, just click one of these. So once you are finished, it will look like this. They will have your name up top. It will say attached is the file copy of your article of organization that you submitted online. They will have that CID and PIN. Here go your ID number, the CID, and here go your PIN. You need to keep these numbers safe. Always remember these numbers for whatever you need to store them, because you're going to need these. So congratulations, you now have your LLC. You are legit. That is one part of it. So now whenever that next PPP come, you will be able to have a real business that you can show. But here go the second part. You need a bank account. You need that EIN number. Whenever you go to a bank and try to apply, so whenever you go to a bank and try to open up an account, the number one thing they're going to want is that article of organization paperwork, the original document. You can print it up or they're going to send it to you, and they're going to want that EIN. Lando, how do you get that EIN? Guess I will show you guys that for free. If you haven't already, press that like button and subscribe button. Let me show you. I hope you guys are appreciating this free game. So now we are on irs.gov. This is different than Michigan.gov, it say apply for employer identification number and EIN. Whenever you are filling out an application, you notice it always say what is your social security number or your tax ID number. That's the EIN number. This is what they want to identify your business. Step 1, determine your eligibility. Long as you just read all of this, the person applying online must have a valid taxpayer identification number, social security number, EIN, all that type of stuff. Understanding the online application, submit your application. All you are doing is clicking apply online. Now with my last business I don't think I set up an EIN for it yet. So I'm going to check and see and try to put in my own personal information and actually can show you guys what type of legal structure is applying for the EIN. Now remember, are you doing a sole proprietor? Are you doing partnerships, corporation? We are doing a limited liability company. You can do the research and realize which all the difference are. But remember, we are doing a LLC. You have chosen a LLC. What is a LLC? So just in case you're not sure, they're going to make sure you understand what is an LLC. How many members are within the LLC? It's just me. Where is the business physically located? Mine is in Michigan. And you keep on going. Started a new business, hired employees, banking purposes. See, remember I told you need an EIN number to satisfy different banks. So if this one, we're going to click started a new business. So all you are doing is putting in the correct information that you need to put in. Let's see, choose one. I am the owner. So that is it. So I'm about to fill this out and go to the next page. Now this part is where is the LLC physically located? So you put in all of this type of stuff. Do you want to have a different address from the one above to be sent? So then you can put this different, but they said you have to do a US address. You can't use the PO box for this. Use your real address. Right here is tell us about your LLC. The legal name of the LLC must match. I already have the rest of the stuff. The state is in Michigan. The start date of the LLC, I have to pull that up since I did this a long time ago. So tell us more about your LLC. What type of business are you doing? Does your business own a highway motor vehicle with a taxable gross of 55,000 pounds? No. Does it involve gambling? No. Does your business need to file a form? So you got to check this form, see if you need to file that. No. Does your business sell or manufacture alcohol, tobacco, firearms? No. Do you have or expect to have any employees who receive W-2s within the next 12 months? All of these are no for me. If they are yes for you, then put it in there. Okay, what does your business or organization do? They have hotel, they have construction, they have finance, food service. Look at all of these different options. Now with this business, this is more coaching and mentoring advice. So for mine, I will click other because they don't have a direct one. When you click other, they give you more options or you have to break it down. Mine is going to be consultant. Do you provide operational advice and assistance to businesses and organizations? Marketing and promotion. How would you like to receive your EIN confirmation letter? You have two options. You can receive it online or you can receive it by mail. We are going to do everything online. So in that last part is going to show you a confirmation of your EIN number. It's going to have documents you can print out if you would like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You just learned how to start your own business. Get your EIN, could go to the bank, be legit for $50 just by watching the YouTube. All I ask is for you to press the like button, press the subscribe button. And if you are on this watching and you're from a different state, or if you want to learn about Atlanta, you want to learn about Texas, just let me know in the comments and I will do another video and I will have a whole different playlist for other states. And also click the link in the description. I have tons of information, no matter if it's about investing, if it's about stock market, if it's about cryptocurrency. I have a lot of different links where you could gain free money, and I give information on that also, and even about gig jobs. So I'm Lando Says. Hope you enjoyed it. Press the like button, press the subscribe button, and I'm out.